Ad Astra Abyssosk. How can the Adventurers Guild help you today?
It's been a while since we last came to see you. Got any exciting commissions for us?
Things have been rather quiet in Notcry lately. The commissions currently on our books are all very routine. That being said, the Frostmoon Scions are preparing to host some sort of event. They've approached us with quite a number of requests for supplies. Apparently, it's going to be quite a large gathering.
The Frostmoon Scions? Well, it can't be another Moon Prayer Night. Do they have some other big festival that Paimon doesn't know about?
I heard it's a friendly sparring competition for animal friends. Something called the Spirit Envoy Championship. That's right. The Frostmoon Scions have always advocated coexistence with nature, encouraging their followers to build positive relationships with the beasts of the wild. At the same time, to ensure their animal friends build the strength to withstand hardship and disasters, they put select animals with whom they share a special bond through a unique sort of training. The Spirit Envoy Championship is designed to find the strongest human-animal pair by means of friendly sparring. In previous years, the competition was restricted to the Frostmoon Scions only, but this year, participants from all over Teyvat are invited to join. I understand that the Frostmoon Scions have even prepared.
Oh, does that mean we can join too? What? You want Paimon to fight?
While you two certainly share a remarkably deep bond, I believe that would be against the rules. Apparently, in a previous competition, someone entered an extremely rare and powerful partner. After this, the rules were clarified to state that only common animal species and their variants can compete.
Ah, what a shame, huh? Paimon was totally looking forward to making a super cool entrance and then... Paimon is the winner! Sucks that the rules got in the way. Looks like Paimon won't get a chance to show off her skills. Unlike, all those other times. Anyway, who else do we know who might want to take part?
If you're unsure of what to do, why not ask one of our advisors for help?
Advisors? Since when does the Adventurers Guild have advisors?
The guild has always had a team of advisors on hand to assist our fledgling adventurers. Of course, few of them would be qualified to assist such world-renowned adventurers as yourselves. But as luck would have it, one of our top advisors has recently returned to Notcry from a trip away. Her expertise is varied and broad, and she often gives lectures at Speranza. If you have any questions, you could try asking her for help.
She sounds impressive. But you're right, Catherine. It would take a lot to teach us something new. Let's go put this mystery adventure advisor to the test.
Try and stop me!
A chest full of valuables, and a trove of potential clues. Take it easy.
Just a little longer.
Take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy.
To be like the great hero, Uenuku.
Take a deep breath and start from the top.
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again. Things are about to get dicey. Ha! Ta!
Is she? Fishy
I think I'll try some of this today.
I want another balloon.
Hut!
I think I'll try some of this today. I think I'll try some of this today.
Small improvements are the safest bet.
Take it easy. Yeah.
No drinking on workday.
Take it easy. Take it easy. Easy money.
Take me up! Open fire!
Master Scorched, which will it be?
Hold on to your hats.
Again!
Shaken and stirred. Look at you. You're toast. Nice and spicy.
Midnight Phantasm.
Ha! Open fire!
God.
Bullseye!
Knock 'em down.
Open fire! Locked on! Open fire!
Out of the frying pan. Scratch down. Diana special. Eat this.
Wings of darkness! Fire in the hole! Take me up! Open fire! Open fire!
Hold on to your hats.
All right then. Next, let's go over some more tips for adventuring in Nodcry. If you found yourself getting hungry in the wild, what are some things you could eat?
That's easy. Lacca berries, midsummer berries. There's loads of options.
Correct! 10 points to you! Yahoo! That must be who Catherine was talking about. She looks pretty young for an advisor, though. How knowledgeable can she really be?
But there are plenty of places where berries don't grow, right? What should we be looking for in those places, Miss Linnea?
Good question. I'm glad you asked. That's exactly what I wanted to talk about next. Does everyone recognize this mushroom?
Based on the color, This is an edible one, right? Those.
Wrong answer. This here is a brown-capped mushroom. It looks harmless enough, but eating it will give you hallucinations. An unsuspecting adventurer once used a handful of these to make a pot of mushroom soup. Next thing you know, he was trying to foxtrot with the wild hunt. Luckily, he was spotted by a fisherman passing by who managed to save his life. But it was a close call.
That sounds so dangerous.
You bet! Adventuring in the wild is no joke. All right, on to the next. Does anyone recognize this plant? Can you tell me if it's edible?
Isn't that a winter ice leaf?
They say that the King of Winter Isley and the King of Midsummer Oak are sworn enemies. If Midsummer berries are sweet and delicious, I guess Winter Isley leaves must be horribly bitter.
Paimon knows the answer to this one. Winter Isley leaves might not taste good in food, but you can brew a nice tea with them.
Huh.
At the flagship. Once, when Paimon was eating some yummy food there, Dimyon mentioned that one of the drinks in their roulette special has Winter Isley in it. Who are... it looks like we have an expert attending our Q&A session today. Well, I hope you're ready for the next question. Bring it on! Every adventurer knows to pack a compass and a map before heading into the wilderness. But where would you go to buy these things? Listen up, everyone! The answer is... the Adventurers Guild! Oh, really? But I hear Mimas Brunner Books sells them too, and at a very low price. Paimon's done her research! The boss of that place tries to pass off cheap knockoffs as the real deal! Don't be fooled! Well said, but even with a high-quality map and compass, the wild can still be a dangerous place. What should you do if you're being chased by a monster you can't fight off? Correct! Although the Ratniki's main duty is to deal with the wild hunt, you can always ask them for help if you run into serious trouble. While we're on the subject, some adventurers have found they can use the territorial nature of radiant beasts to their advantage. Lure a monster into their territory, and they will fight each other instead of you. I wouldn't recommend doing this, though, as you may instead find yourself fighting two enemies instead of one. Final question. This is an important one. Which place in Notcry is an absolute must-visit for travelers from abroad? Oh, that's a tough choice. There's the Frostmoon Enclave, Star Sand Shoal, Blue Amber Lake. They're all so pretty. Then there's the Voynich Guild, the flagship, and so many other shops worth visiting. In truth, there's no right answer to this question. But if you ask me, the place most worth visiting is right here, Speranza. Why? Simple. This was once my home. So this final question was more like a little bit of shameless self-promotion. You can get delicious Notcry hot dogs and Lackaberry Madams. And if you're not too hungry, just order a slice of midsummer tort. And listen to the entertaining rumors the children like to tell. That's it for today's lecture. Tomorrow, I'll be heading to the Frostmoon Enclave to take part in a competition. If you have any questions, you can ask at the Adventurers Guild, where the other advisors will be happy to help. I haven't met many adventurers who can keep up with me. Consider me impressed. Likewise! You really know your stuff. You're everything Paimon would expect from an Adventurers Guild advisor. Huh? What's the deal? Don't get so close! going to ask. Your little friend is so clever and cute. I love how she flies around, too. Can I pet her? Whoa! Stay back! Don't be afraid. I'm not gonna hurt you. Come on, come here. I'm sorry. I got a little bit carried away again. My name's Linnea. I'm an advisor working for the Adventurers Guild. And I promise you, I am not some sort of weirdo. Let me make it up to you. You want something to eat? Here, try some midsummer tort. It's delicious. Phew! You gave Paimon a fright. Paimon's never met someone so, how to put this? Enthusiastic as you. I was fighting to keep a lid on my curiosity during class, but then I just lost control. Anyway, let's get this back on track. Could you tell me your story? How did you two meet? What? You fished this little cutie out of the sea? Can you tell me where? A visit to that beach is going right to the top of my bucket list. You'd be wasting your time. Paimon is one of a kind. You could sit on that beach for 100 years, but you'd still come away empty-handed. Is that right? What a pity. Oh, right! Paimon almost forgot why we came here. We were thinking of taking part in the Spirit Envoy Championship ourselves. Catherine said you could give us some pointers? Let Paimon guess. Is that your partner there? Yahoo! Yep, her name is Lumi. She's my trusty assistant. Hey there! Yahoo! Have you two ever ventured north of Nodcry? Not yet. Wait, so you're saying Lumi comes from the northern tundra? Pretty much. There are 6 types of fae commonly found in the tundra. Lumi here is a Jack Frost. That's one of them. Jack Frost? Interesting name choice. She doesn't exactly look very frosty. An excellent observation. In fact, Lumi is no ordinary Jack Frost. She's a special one. The first time I met her, she was wearing this weird cardboard outfit with ugly splotches of paint on it, as if she was trying to disguise herself as a regular Jack Frost. I stayed and watched her for a while, and I discovered that some other mean Jack Frosts were ganging up and bullying her because she looked different. They stole all the food she'd gathered and kicked her out of her sleeping spot. Lumi couldn't fight them. She had nowhere else to go, so she found an old cardboard box, painted it blue, and put it over her head, hoping to blend in with the group. Whenever she was discovered, she'd get beaten up, and the rest of the time she lived in constant fear. Until one day, seeking shelter from the rain, she clung to me and wouldn't let go. We've been partners ever since. What a story! Oh, poor Lumi. Sounds like she's had a tough time. Yeah? As for why Lumi is so different from other Jack Frosts, I'm still looking into that. I'm thinking it's either a mutation or an atavism. Or maybe some sort of curse? Hopefully I'll find the answer one day. But either way, we're best friends for life. Nothing can change the special bond between us. Speaking of which, given how long it can take to build a strong bond with another creature, if you're serious about entering the competition, my advice is to pick an animal friend that you're already pretty close with. Otherwise, the odds are gonna be stacked against you. An animal friend I'm close with, huh? Actually, we're kinda spoiled for choice on this one. Who do you think would be the best fit? Huh? Aguara? What are you doing here? Oh, neat! A Notlanese Tapetlosaur! Oh, he's so small and cute! He seems to really like you guys! Play nice, you two. They both seem pretty sociable. No wonder they get along so well. Well then, there's no time to lose. Let's go get you signed up.
Trust me, when it comes to local delicacies in Pyramida, nobody knows more than me.
I wonder how the food in Pyramida tastes.
Okay. I feel much better these days.
The people here somehow.
Whoa! Paimon wasn't expecting this many people.
Traveler, Paimon! What a nice surprise! I didn't think I'd run into you here. Oh, and Professor Linnaeus here too! Are you guys here for the competition as well?
Yep. Feels like we haven't seen you in ages, Moalani. So, how do you know Linnea anyway?
Through her work with the Adventurers Guild. She was in Natland not long ago. She knows so much that we took to calling her Professor. Speaking of which, you never answered my question. If a Kaholosaurus and a Kukasaurus got together, would their babies be able to fly in the sky and dive underwater? 'Cause that would make a pretty awesome saurian companion.
That's almost certainly impossible. They're completely different species.
Ah, well, that's too bad. Hear that, Mamala? Guess I can't do any matchmaking for you in the Flower Feather Clan after all.
So, you have a thing for Kukusaurs?
Oh! I was wondering what all the commotion was. Looks like this is where it's at.
Ito, what the heck? Either Paimon's seeing things or you're not here for the competition too, are you?
Why else would I be here? Cost me an arm and a leg to get a boat all the way to this Crod Nye place.
It's not Cry.
Hey there, I'm Mualani. Are you a friend of the Traveler and Paimon's too?
I sure am. Nice to meet ya. The name's Arataki Beetle Gladiator Ito, head honcho of the world-famous Arataki Gang of Inazuma.
That's quite a mouthful. Wait, did he say Arataki Gang? Why does that sound so familiar?
Just call him Arataki Ito. This guy's a bona fide buffoon.
Hey, who you calling a buffoon, you flying lavender melon?
Flying lavender melon. Wait, so you're some sort of mutated lavender melon? You don't look like a melon. Paimon's not a mutated melon! Or any kind of melon! How could a melon be this cute?
Yeah, about that. Well, unfortunately, the gang only had the funds to send their main man this time, but don't sweat it. Once I snag that championship title, I'll use the prize money to bring Shinobu and the boys over to join the party.
Shinobu. Oh, I remember now. Kuki Shinobu, right? She's mentioned the Arataki Gang before.
Huh? No way! You've met my deputy?
She stopped by the Flower Feather Clan recently to take the flying trial. Chaska said she was a natural. Hold on. If she's that good and she's only the deputy, you must be way stronger than I imagined. Look sharp, Mamala. We're in for a tough competition.
That's right! Bring it on! I'm looking forward to seeing who I'll be facing in the finals. Word is that the early birds get the best draws. You snooze, you lose. Laters, compadres!
Wait, is he serious? Mamala, we'd better hurry.
No, that's complete nonsense! Shall we? Hey, Traveler, have you noticed? There's loads of other people we know here, too. Why don't we go say hi before we register?
Thank you all for signing up for the Spirit Envoy Championship. Due to the high number of participants, a preliminary qualifying round will be held to determine which 16 contestants will progress to the competition itself. Prior to the semifinals, all matchups will be determined by drawing lots. Please also note that there are 2 arenas, which will be randomly assigned after the draw. Do you have any questions?
Where do we go to draw lots?
Right here. After registration closes tomorrow, make your way here to draw lots.
Lumi, Agora, how you doing? Nervous?
Yahoo!
Great! That's the spirit!
Who do you think our first opponent is gonna be? Oh, Paimon hopes they aren't too strong. Agora... Oh, the results of the draw are out. Oh, let's take a look. Arataki numero uno Ito? Ah! We literally just managed to get rid of him, and now you have to face him in the arena? Well, either way, it never pays to underestimate your opponent, okay? This is your first match, so be sure to make it count.
Ah, I see you've been assigned to Arena 1. I'm in Arena 2. Guess I'll see you after the match. Good luck! Don't fall at the first hurdle now.
We won't! Good luck to you and Lumi, too!
Welcome, spectators! I'm your host, Jaswava. The qualifiers are about to begin. I trust everyone has found their groupings. The contestants for this match are the Traveler and...
Well, this has come sooner than expected. I was hoping to face you further into the competition. Go Crimson Staff!
You can do it, Agora! You show that beetle who...
Great energy from both contestants!
You got some moves. It's time to unleash our show-stopping killer Crimson Staff. Look, I wanted to kit you out with mecha armor, but you need to bulk up first. That's why we gotta take on these tough opponents. To get you strong! Ushi, you and me have crushed countless foes in our time. Now, with the three of us together, finish them!
Time out! The bull. Ushi, was it?
Yeah. Is there a problem?
Arataki Ito is disqualified for fielding an additional animal companion. The trap.
Huh?
It's one animal per contestant. That's the rule. Let this be a warning to every.
But me, Crimson Staff, and Ushi are one. We should only count as one contestant. Hey! What? Oh, come on!
Sheesh, that was a close call. But you made it through the qualifiers. Paimon wonders how Linnea's doing. Let's head over and take a look. Actually, we should probably console Ito first. Paimon feels a teensy bit sorry for him.
I can't believe it. My glorious journey ended at the first step.
It's your own fault for not reading the rules.
Ushi, Crimson Staff, are you guys trying to cheer me up? Well, don't you worry. We'll come back stronger than ever next time, and I'll lead us to a glorious victory fair and square! Anyway, seeing as we came all this way, I think a little sightseeing is in order, huh? Let's go get ourselves a taste of Crod Cry culture!
Seriously? Again, it's not cry!
Well... Hey, the Lavender Melon, I've got a little, proposition for you.
No way! If you want Mora, go earn it like everyone else!
Fine. Don't let me any ding-dang. Watch me. I'll figure something out. This is a small pond, and Arataki Ito is the biggest fish around.
Dodge left, Lumi! Yeah?
How did you know I was gonna...
Now counterattack! Pummel it! Yeah? Looking good! Let's do this!
Ignorance really is bliss, isn't it, Linnea? But it won't last forever.
And it's all over. We have a winner. Congratulations to Linnea and Lumi. You're through to the next round.
I can't believe it. Maiku Torso.
Good job, Lumi. Yeah. Traveler, Paimon, how did your match go? We won too! Thanks, that means a lot. Yeah, I think we performed pretty well out there. Not just Lumi, I was really in the zone today. I don't know how to explain it, but sometimes it feels like I can predict my opponent's next move. I know exactly what to do before I've even had the time to think. It's almost like I enter a different state of mind. It comes and goes, but it started after I met Lumi in the tundra. Anyway, congrats to both of us on
The
getting
hell?
to the qualifiers. Come on, let's head to Speranza. My treat.
Is my mic working? Mike, are you working? Too bad no one is here to respond. Fuck it. Alright, so basically we're doing a stupid ass quest in Genshin. I don't know anymore. What the fuck am I doing in Genshin Impact? I can't be dire. Because honestly, like, at this point, the only way to truly enjoy Genshin as an endgame player is to literally pull every character. So you can engage with the endgame. And I'm basically been disillusioned by Z-Bai and Linnea. Because both characters with Columbina are doing way more damage than my fucking 11 costs Skurk team that I just got. Like, even with these signature weapons, Linnea and Z-Bai by themselves, no signature weapons, are almost as strong as a Skurk team. Well, they're strong as a fully 11 cost Skurk team. I should make it as specific as possible. An 11 cost Skurk team. Well, anyway, these guys over here haven't gotten the news that everyone has went back to Mondstadt. I'm not really following the story, to be quite honest, but whatever. Gacha game bullshit story to sell a new character.
Turns out I'm treating a friend today, so I'd like to order the finest dish in the house. Oh, I take it you're referring to our secret menu? That's right.
Secret menu?
Chef to sharpen his knife. I'm expecting surgical precision.
Is this gonna be meat? Bet to be meat.
Yeah.
Or is she ordering drugs?
It's a novel my best friend Helka sent from Liyue. There's the chef, and he fights the bad guys with a kitchen knife. It's really cool.
It's her favorite part of the book. She's always nagging Linnea to act it out with her.
Psst. Linnea, do you think Chef Yerva could be a hero in disguise too? He does chop vegetables super fast. Oh, I think it's definitely possible.
Not a chance, I'm afraid. Evening, everyone. What can I get you?
Why don't you choose for us? I'm treating a friend today. We're celebrating our success in the qualifiers.
Sure thing. I'll rustle up a few of my specialties then. Won't be long.
Hello? I'm ready to order.
Be right there. I gotta go. Let's play again soon, Linnea. You seem to get along really well with everyone here. Oh, that's right! Didn't you say that this used to be your home? Yes. After my parents departed, I came to live here with my friends in the conch gang. I didn't mean like that. They're still alive and well. They just don't live around here anymore.
Departed? She has parents? Like, what are her face?
I haven't told you my story yet. I guess you'll have noticed the wings on my head by now.
Bitchy, of course I have.
I'm not human.
Are they adopted parents or something?
Are you
But seriously though, these weeks aren't a big deal.
That starts a long, long time ago. When I was just a kid, my wings were barely noticeable. They looked just like two little cowlicks. No one suspected there was anything unusual about me at first.
What about your
Not even
ears?
Mom and Dad. They were too busy to notice. But I always
Too
had
busy?
this strange feeling I couldn't explain. Like I knew that all these little ways I was different from my friends couldn't just be a coincidence. Then, I was a little bit older, I read this story in a book of folk tales. It was about changelings.
Changelings? What are those?
The story goes that some of the Snowland Fae will secretly switch their own child with a human baby, leaving their offspring to be raised by humans, while taking the human child for themselves.
What the fuck? Oh no, your parents. Oh no, that's fucked up.
I know, right? The way the stories are written, it sounds like something parents make up to scare naughty kids.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Huh?
If you don't behave, the Fae will take you away and leave a better behaved child in your place.
Oh bitch. Oh no, dude.
Thing that starts as a
That sounds like some parasite behavior.
over time. So, obviously, I didn't take it seriously at first. But then as I grew older, I started exhibiting more and more Fae-like traits.
You look nothing like him though.
Crystals on my skin. No humans have those. It's a dead giveaway.
What about Flint? Oh, Flint doesn't look like you.
Purely a changeling, huh? Did you tell your mom and dad?
Bear with me, I'm getting to that. At first, I wanted to hide it from them, but eventually I plucked up the courage to tell them.
Thought she was gonna say she plucked up their feathers.
When we're scared and uncertain, it's important to face the truth head on. They were stunned, of course. It took them a while to accept it, but after the truth had sunk in, Dad sat me down and told me they'd decided to head north and look for their child that was taken. They're really good people, though. Not only did they raise me for all those years, but they left me some money in case of emergencies. After that, I grew up with my friends in the conch gang. All of these kids are from broken homes, but everyone supports each other, and they still live life to the fullest.
That's crazy.
Food's ready! Talking about old times again?
Yeah, it just sort of came up in conversation. Whoa, what's all this? You've cooked up a real feast, Yerva.
So what's the point of like switching kids?
You did say you were treating a friend. Besides, only the best for our old boss.
Old boss? Linnea was your boss?
Hey, what kind of a reaction is that?
So did you start it, or you became the leader after a while?
Linnea's been a fountain of knowledge ever since she was a kid. She always speaks with such authority. Everyone.
Whoa, when did your parents abandon her?
We picked her to be our boss. But the conch gang's only for children. Once you grow up, you have to leave. So now she's the old boss.
I've always found the logic behind that title to be a little flawed. I mean, what happens when the others grow up? Will I be the ex-old boss? Surely it won't be long before I'm the previous former ex-old boss.
We'll all be long gone from the conch gang by that point. As far as we're concerned, there's only one person that we'll ever think of as our old boss, and that's you.
Oh, that's really touching.
Well, if it means that much, maybe you could leave a 2,000 more a tip? Much appreciated. Miko's birthday is coming up, so we're pooling our money to get him some new clothes.
Sure thing. I'll go one better and give you 3,000. But just this once, all right? I have my own stuff to save for.
Oh. What are you saving up for, Linnea?
I have big plans. I want to buy a huge ship for scientific research, then take my friends on a voyage of discovery to explore all the mysteries of the world. I want to sail to all the other nations, hear the heartbeat of the jungle, the whispers of the wind, the echoes of the mountains. And one day, when I'm too old for all that, I'll combine everything I've learned into a great illustrated atlas of nature. Of course, there are other questions I hope to get answers to along the way. Like, what exactly Lumi is and where my birth parents are. Well, when I was much younger, I used to hear these strange lullabies as I was drifting off to sleep. Go, child of the Fae. Make your way to the villages and towns and seek kinship with the humans. The world of the Fae is rife with a sorrow you do not understand. They were
Seriously, this lady sitting right behind you that kind of looks like a fae.
I can't explain why, but somehow I knew that they didn't want me chasing after my origins. Still, I did visit the tundra once when I was a little older to see if I could find out anything about them. But just being there made me feel uncomfortable. Every instinct was telling me to leave. It's odd. That place is supposed to be my home, but it feels like I'm unwelcome there. Could it simply be because I'm a bird fae, so I prefer a warmer climate?
You're different species of fae? What the fuck are faes?
The less I know about something, the more curious I am. One day, I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. But enough about that. We're supposed to be celebrating our victories! Cheers! Cheers! Paimon can't wait to dig in! I'm stuffed. How about you guys? Yep. Paimon's fit to burst. Let's see. It's a little early to hit the hay. How about we get Aguara and Lumi to try a little sparring practice? The opponents are only gonna get tougher from here. Yahoo! Then what are we waiting for? Let's go! They're very evenly matched. It's strange. When I was battling you, I couldn't seem to get into the zone. I had no way to predict your next move. Yahoo? Hey, I'm curious. Why does Aguara have a ribbon tied around his tail? And how did you two meet, anyway? Now that's a long story. What an incredible adventure! Someday, I want to go on an adventure of my own. Show Lumi every corner of the world. There's gotta be countless stories out there waiting to be told. You're excited too, huh, Lumi? But most importantly, we have to figure out who you are and where you came from. Then we can track down others just like you. Maybe then you won't feel lonely anymore. It's about time we all got some rest. Good training session, everyone. I'll see you at the arena tomorrow. Oh, we'll have to draw lots again, won't we? Hopefully we don't end up facing each other this early in the competition. Wait, no, forget I said it! I should go before I jinx it. Lumi! See you tomorrow! Thanks for dinner! You're welcome! Bye! the flagship and get some sleep. Paimon's eyes are starting to droop.
Flagship, huh? Why is this not colored? Why is it grayed out? Not like we could teleport here. But yeah, whatever I'm doing in Genshin is a waste of money and time. The best thing for me to do is frankly just to save up until 6.5, 6.6, 6.7, 6.8. So we're in 6.5 right now, correct? Meaning that next patch is 6.6.
Hey there. Looking for a drink or two? Or perhaps a room for the night?
Stellar conduct.
Here's the thing. You can't live life without a little spice.
Hey there. Looking for a drink or two? Or perhaps a room for the night?
Here's the thing. You can't live life without a little spice.
Hey there.
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come
Is
up
the
with some for
Torte
you?
back?
Here's the thing. You can't live life without a little spice.
Hey there. Looking for a drink or two? Or perhaps a room for the night?
Here's the thing. You can't live life without a little spice.
Hey there. Looking for a drink or two? Or perhaps a room for the night?
Increase stellar conduct, super conduct.
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
Stellar conduct.
Make sure your paperwork is all in order.
Waiter! Come here and taste this wild berry trail! Then look me
Why did
up
me
and
talking
tell
to
me if
Ito
it's
trigger this cutscene?
consumption.
With some random NPC?
Sour and has a bitter aftertaste. I want my money back.
Please don't shout. I assure you, the berries we use are of the highest quality. Bitter is out of the question. I think you've had too much to drink. Time to settle up and leave.
Too much to drink? I'm perfectly sober, thank you. Now you'd better give me this meal on the house. Otherwise...
Otherwise, what?
Huh? Who the heck are you?
Oh, I'll tell you who the heck I am. The name's Arataki. Thanks for waiting, mucho apreciado. Ito!
Oh, an Oni! It's an Oni!
Nice work. Keep this up and we might just have to double your bonus at the end of the month.
Don't you worry about a thing. As long as Ito's around, consider this establishment protected.
for a drink or two? Or perhaps a room for the night?
It's so noisy here. Back in my day, we'd...
Alright, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Basically, the whole thing with Polonia. So Alan created Polonia. And I find it fascinating that this all this stuff about Alan came from a side quest, multiple side quests. It came from the lie detector quest, and it came from the overall story when it came to the main side story in Fontaine. So it's quite fascinating. And the notes are gone. I was gonna read it again. Also interesting that there's no freaking llama in the story quest. We're right there. Like we have a big festive. And I'm not seeing any llama. And some of these creatures don't even exist. Like, what the fuck is this? Oh, I guess this is supposed to be a miniature thing. One of the rhinos. I'm not sure about the other one though. These the wings and the are the horns. Can't tell what that is. Draw again. Do we really have to do this what? We keep drawing from the same exact pile. Hey, is this chick?
Your next opponent. Oh yeah, Paimon remembers now. Hey friend, who do you think she's gonna partner up with? Come on, let's.
Probably the fire one. Isn't the fire one hers? Was we twirly whirly? Or was the or one the water one? Can't remember.
Welcome, one and all. The round of 16 is about to begin. Our contestants for this match are the Traveler and his partner Aguara versus Hania and her partner Fluffy the Flower King.
Hey, Golden Comet and Silver Companion. Good to see you again. This'll be our first proper rematch since the Neela Paula Cup. I brought my old Sumpter Beast with me this time. Looks like you're partnering with a new companion too. Let's see who wins this time around.
Oh, she brought this up to beast and not the. I guess you could bring normal animals and not bring anything. Oh, this is actually difficult. Like, he has way more HP than I do. Look at her in the background, huh? Like she has her head hanging down. Goes for some reason the main MC can predict the future. I'm gonna use his ultimate. Don't bring out more animals, please.
Tougher than last time. But you know what? Sumter beasts are renowned for their endurance. It's their refusal.
Please don't try to cheat. I do feel like it's a bit they're more difficult
And when they charge full speed, they kick up enough dust
than I
to fly out
expected.
the sky. Send 'em flying, Fluffy the Flower King!
Watch out!
Jump on its back. Oh god.
What? Looks like this isn't gonna work.
Contestants, please have your animal companions return to the arena.
Oh no! Come!
Silly ass fucking game. Guess I should have just dodged and they should have left the field. Like her attack is 1000 minus 900. Taking a nap. Huh? Does this do more damage? No, everything does 18, so everything does 18. And there seems to be no way to strengthen my freaking character for them to do more.
The Traveler and Aguara are the winners!
Oh, what a shame. We were so close. Even
Close.
with your partner, you're still as tough as they come.
Was close.
This was some bad luck running into you so early in the competition. Well, since you defeated me, you better go all the way like in the Nila Paula Cup. I can handle losing, but only
I'll have to go all the way with you.
So you go show him who's boss.
Never let you down. Turn around and hurt you. Lonnie?
Next up is... Mualani? Oh, so we have to fight that big Holosaur next? Oh, Aguara, we're counting on you! Hey, Paimon noticed something when we were drawing lots. Most of the contestants have given their animal companion a cool title. Shall we come up with one for Aguara too?
The Roving Warren Saurian, Bronze and Brain, Bandana Bandit, the Echoing Flash. We'll go with the mouthful.
Well, Aguara seems to like it. Awesome! Okay, let's head to the next match.
Are you ready to rumble? Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the quarterfinals. After a fierce competition so far, we're left with the creme de la creme of the contestants. But who among them will advance to the semifinals? There's only one way to find out. Joining us to kick this round off, we have the Traveler and his partner, Aguara, versus Mualani and her partner, Mamala.
How you feeling today, Mamala? That's the spirit? Now let's get out there and show these not-cry folks what the people of the Springs are all about!
How am I supposed to tell fates? Look at what? What am I supposed to look at? Appears to be adapting the defensive position. Oh, this seems to be over. And it's over. Wait a minute, I'm supposed to win this by playing perfectly? Like, you know how unfair this garbage is? Like, for one, she has more HP. She has double my damage. She has feints that I can't read. This time she actually did parry. And now my character's dead. And these fights take forever. Let's give her the win, because this is impossible for me. Yeah, you can't get your character stronger. You're using a weak-ass character. Like, her putting her hands on her hips mean nothing. Let's switch it up. I think she really is going to parry, right? Like, why are they making this so complicated? Like, her looking now means she's lying. She's a lying bitch. And she's fucking lying. The last time she was gonna do the fastest she does attacks. She's gonna use charge, she's gonna use this. And of course, that's not what happened. They're about to use a charge attack again. Finding her tells her this. Like she's telling the truth, right?
What a tough cookie! I thought this would be way easier. Your little Saurian doesn't play around. Alright, get up close and let's settle this! Jump, Mamala! Get out of the water!
From what I remember, left us covered.
Saw that one coming a mile away! Gepetlosaurs might have the advantage on land, but it's a different story in the water! Mamala! Finish him off!
What the fuck? I can't believe it. They literally are just faking out everything and just lying to the fucking player. So I'm supposed to dodge to the fucking right after the game teed me up to be like, oh, dodge to the fucking left. Huh? And then she has 3 different poses she can make. Huh? The one that's confusing is when she puts her hands in her hips. I can't tell what the fuck that's supposed to mean. And then I'm supposed to dodge to the fucking right.
What a tough cookie! Alright, get up close and let's settle this! Jump, Mamala!
And then the traveler tells you, oh, remember it's on the fucking left is covered by an eye patch. That might be an opening. Yeah. It's clear, dude. Supposed to dodge to the fucking right for some insane reason. You always dodge to the weaker side.
You took advantage of Mamala's blind spot. Not bad.
What? I thought the whole point was to... the way he took advantage of somebody who's blind on the left is to move to the left.
Mamala has lost the strength to fight on. The Traveler and Aguara are the winners!
Seriously? There's no way I just lost. Gotta hand it to you, Aguara. You are seriously strong for your age. That was incredible.
Well,
Hey, you're strong too, Mamala.
We only
Our
won
work was
because
on
we
me.
kept going back in time to restart the fight.
I'm sorry. Keep it up, Aguara. I want to see you take down even more opponents. You were the best little Saurian out there today. I'll leave you guys to it. Cheer up, Mamala. How about I take you for a tasty treat, huh?
Wow! That was a nail-biting match! Paimon's heart's still racing! Anyway, Linnea will have finished her match by now too, right? Let's go see how she did! Linnea!
It sure is. Want to take a guess who won?
I bet it's you, Linnea, cause you're on banner right now.
Judging by the smile on your face, Paimon's pretty sure it was you.
Correct! I was about to go watch the other matches. Care to join me? The next one's a pretty big deal. Someone called Celino versus the reigning champion, Yehoda.
Ooh, we have to watch that. Yehoda's a friend of ours, so we should be there to cheer her on.
Perfect. Well, stick around. It should be starting soon.
Oh shit, is that allowed?
What the? Celino's companion is a radiant blade horn? Those things are extremely hostile. How did you manage to tame it? Technically speaking, radiant blade horns are classed as monsters. But they are beasts of the wild, and they're not exactly uncommon. It's not against the rules, but still, it's gonna be a really hard one to beat.
Go for it, Yehoda! You got this!
Ignorance really is bliss, but it won't last forever.
That person sounds familiar.
Do you think speed alone will stop me from catching you?
How about you
Okay,
run around
Sasuke.
and find out? Reed Miller the 13th. Run that thing ragged, and then go in for the kill!
It's supposed to be Rock Lee
Behind you, on the right.
versus Gaara's ultimate defense.
Her reaction time is incredible. She can read her opponent's Dodge left, Lumi! Thanks, that means a lot. Yeah, I don't know how to...
Traveler, I'm not gonna trust you anymore after that whole Milani bullshit.
I can predict my opponent's next move. I know exactly what to do before I've even had the time to think.
Can you guys read mind or something? Or see the future?
Keep it together, Reed! Jump!
He's trying to jump on your back, Hemus. Use your wind blades to slow him down.
Windblade, that's my attack.
He's too powerful! We've gotta go for a knockout blow! Charge your lightning, Reed! Then blast him with all you've got!
Wait a minute, what?
Get back, Hemus.
You could deflect? What are these attacks? These are not normal attacks.
That was close. Reed Miller the 13th has lost the strength to fight on.
Those wings! Wait! Who are you? And why do you...
Why did you just fall? Did you just sap your energy?
why you have the same...
I've been through this moment so many times in my head. I thought it would bring me joy, but I guess not.
My head! Don't go! Wait! Linnea! What happened? Why did... we gotta find her somewhere to lie down. What happened?
Llama, llama, big titty llama. Oh dear, llamas. Who planned this old tournament thing to happen right here? Seems so cruel, because the animal is supposed to be screaming out in pain. As llamas who could understand him is right here, being like, oh damn.
If she has any more trouble, just let me know.
Will do. Oh, Linnea. Please wake up soon. Good morning. Huh? Where am I? Lumi? Lumi! How strange. Where could she be? I wonder how long I was out for. Well, I'd better take a look outside.
Man, this is the second time this patch that they allow us to go first person. What is happening?
Lumi! There you are! I've been looking all over for you. Come on, say something. Why do you look so anxious?
Looks like our contestants and their partners are in position. On the one side, we have Linnea and her partner Lumi, and on the other side, we have Celino and her partner Hamus. Buckle up, folks. The semifinals are about to begin.
Wait, how is it the semifinals already? Also, how did I even get here? I don't remember a thing! Oh, I get it. I'm still dreaming.
You can do it, old boss.
Even if this is a dream, I can't let my supporters down. I'm gonna give this my all. We're up, Lumi. Let's show them what we've got.
What a spectacular duel! But Lumi has lost the strength to fight on. Meaning, Celino and Hamus have earned their place in the final!
Huh? What's going on? They're saying I lost already? This dream sucks. I want to wake up right now. I've heard that if you try really hard to open your eyes, you can force yourself awake. Did it work? Guess not. Huh? Is dream me writing a diary? My Adventurers Guild salary alone will never be enough to finance a research vessel. It seems my only option is a research vessel? Day 1. Got beaten up by monsters. Day 5. Ran for my life with Lumi. Turns out I'm getting fast. Day 20. Asked a merchant about prices. Ships cost a fortune. But I can worry about that later. Right now, it's time for a proper meal. I'm starving. Day 72. Found a huge abandoned treasure chest. Happy adventure anniversary to me! 1 year in. And still nowhere near rich enough to afford a ship. Almost got scammed! Note to self, secondhand ships aren't to be trusted. Good job I was wary and checked it over thoroughly before committing. You really do get what you pay for. Finally beat that pesky thing. Hoping the materials I gathered recently will fetch it. The diary ends here. A deed for the A dream come true! The golden beagle! What a wonderful
It's a nice
dream.
environment.
The ship gently swaying as it carries me to a faraway land. Oh, what a feeling!
Can I tell anything about this map? This kind of looks like Mondstadt. And we're coming from what looks like Sumeru, or... And this is Inazuma. Well, I don't think we've been here before. So this is Leeway. This is the chasm. And we're going towards it. Doranporth.
Let me check the chart. Next stop, Guyan Stone Forest.
Oh, that's Guyan Stone Forest. So we're going from Leeway.
And stories. I've only ever seen it in picture books. From there, it's on to Dragonspine. Wow!
Dragonspine doesn't have a port.
I've always wanted to visit, but never dared to.
Where the fuck are we going to Dragonspine? Is this the pit stop? View the museum.
What's this? Clearwater jade? Pretty sure this can only be found in Chinyu Vale. It's so beautiful. It looks like this ship has sailed to many places already. Makes sense. As soon as I buy my research vessel, I'll be off and away to voyage non-stop.
Linnea, you've been really down the last couple of days. What's up? You're not seasick, are you? I've left your lunch by the door. Make sure to get some good rest once you've eaten.
Coming!
What is this place? This is Inazuma?
Where am I now? Ugh, I feel so sore and tired. Wait, but I thought I was dreaming. Why do I feel like this? Is this some sort of lucid dream? Whatever. I'd better take a look outside. Clearwater jade. Didn't I see this on the ship just now? Why is it in pieces? And these books, how did they end up in this cave?
How could this happen?
Lumi, why do you look so sad? Hey, don't be scared. I'm right here, by your side.
Let me go higher. Where the fuck are we?
We're never getting back, are we? We're done for.
Where is this? Seems like we're in a cave. Is she about to learn about their parents? Her real parents?
Is this... But why? It's just a dream, though, right? Come on, get a grip, Linnea. It's not real. None of this is real. It's been many long years since the Golden Beagle sank. The diary again. I'd love to say I'm over it now, but the truth is it still gets me down sometimes. It's like there's a heavy stone that's blocking up my heart, constantly weighing me down.
Maybe a walk in the courtyard will take my mind off things. Besides, my sister should be here soon. I can wait for her outside. Sister? Who am I talking about? So many dreams, one after the other. My brain can barely process it all.
Linnea!
Huh? That voice sounds familiar.
Over here. Did you get my letter, Linnea? I'm so sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Come back to the tundra with me, so we can be with Mom and Dad.
Selena? Mom and Dad? What?
This is the natural circle of life. We don't live that much longer than humans. This day was always going to come. I can't pretend I'm not sad. But at the same time, I wonder how an ordinary person would react to hearing this news. At the very least, they wouldn't have to endure this horrid feeling of having tears they're unable to shed. After all, we've already seen how all of this would unfold, long before it ever came to pass. Remember, when you passed out during that competition? You saw it all as you lay there, unconscious. At the time, you thought it was just a dream.
What is she talking about? No. No. This can't be true.
I understand how you feel. One moment you're gazing into the future from the past, the next, you're there, looking back at where it all began. When these two perspectives collide, how can the journey not feel like a dream? Time flies. One day, we too will grow old. Is it even possible to live a life without regrets?
A long time ago, my friends and I talked about our dreams. Mine was to buy a research vessel and explore the mysteries of the world. Then, when too old for a life of adventure, I'd combine everything I'd learned into an illustrated atlas of nature. My entire life is recorded in these pages. Maybe one day, a long time from now, someone will open them and see that there are sections on the formation and evolution of certain creatures and environments that remain blank. Whoever you are, I entrust the task of filling those blank pages to you. The end of my time grows near, and I can no longer travel very far. This feels like an illusion, yet at the same time, so real. The end of life. So this is what death feels like. I still feel some faint sensations in my stiffening body, but I can't so much as move a finger. As the warmth flows out of me, I feel no pain. Just the emptiness that remains after everything else has slipped away. So it wasn't a dream, after all. It's all... be starving. Do you want something to eat? Linnea, why are you crying?
What time is it?
It's evening. And it's the day after the quarterfinals. We were watching the match between Seleno and Yehoda when you ran over and grabbed Seleno's arm. Then, you just passed out. Do you have any recollection?
So many things came flooding into my head, one after another. The end of the competition, things from my future. Even the very end of my life. When I finally had to bid farewell to the world. Some moments were joyful, others painful. All of it felt so real. I don't know how to describe it, but it was terrifying.
Good point. You passed out right after grabbing her. Plus, she said a load of cryptic sounding stuff. She has to know something about what's going on. Still, is it really a good idea to go looking for her?
Do you remember when we were at Speranza and I told you guys about my childhood? I wasn't a very cheerful kid, nor was I all that brave. Before I told my human parents about being a fae, I spent so many sleepless nights tossing and turning. I knew what might happen once I told them. I desperately hoped they'd say, Linnea, even if you aren't our child, we still love you. But I knew that was impossible. Their own human child was out there somewhere, as were my fae parents. Our family was a lie. And all lies unravel with time. So, even though I was terrified, and even though I knew I might end up an unwanted child, I eventually mustered the courage to tell them. I did what I thought was right. I knew things might not turn out how I hoped, but I wasn't going back on my decision. The same applies this time. I'm now realizing that I have no idea where she is. Oh, don't tell me I have to wait until the next...
Huh? Aguara,
do you remember Seleno's scent? That's amazing! You're the best, Aggie! All right, I think I'm about ready to do this. No use delaying it any longer.
Sorry, I've got to watch the conveyor belt. Can't afford any distractions.
You're not here looking for work, are you? Heed my words and get out while you still can.
Huh? The flagship? What are we doing here?
People seem to really dig the drinks here. I wonder if I should take some back for Granny Seat Lolly.
If you're here to sign up with the Fatui, make sure your paperwork is in order. Or some information.
After all that, Seleno's staying in the room right next to ours? No wonder Aguara could pick up her scent.
Is anyone there? You're sure this is the right room? Seleno, I know you're in there. Please, I need to talk to you. Seleno? I
I'm not here. R2? Am not. Quit bothering me. Not a chance. If you don't open the door, I'll be waiting right here outside until you change your mind. I have so many questions to ask you. Can you at least answer this one? Who are you to me? Are you my sister? Open the door!
All right. Stop yelling. Come in.
That wasn't so hard now, was it?
Take a seat. Just to be clear, I wasn't expecting visitors, so I can't offer you much in the way of comfort. Curiosity is a dangerous trait, Linnea. You're gonna regret coming here. Don't say I didn't warn you.
You sure about that? Because if I hadn't come here, I'd be regretting it already. Will you please answer me now? Why do we have the same wings on our heads? Why did I pass out when I touched you? And why did I see all those...
Visions of your future?
All right.
It wasn't a dream after all.
Kind of crazy. How this guy involved with this girl entire life.
Of course not.
When we just met her.
You're an avid student of the natural world. Surely you're aware of the 6 most common types of fae.
The Vila, Domovoy, Leshy, Volkodlok, Snugglevic, and Jack Frost.
What? Jack Frost is a fae?
Right. Well, there are many less common varieties too. The legendary Lantern Fae, the Sirens with
What
their
are faes?
songs, and us, the Augury Birds.
To see the future.
We foretell both disaster and delight, gazing upon the past dawn and future night. Others fear and revere our might, while we alone detest our plight.
This sounds like Green Lantern Light too.
Augury Bird before, or the poem you just recited.
That's hardly a surprise. You can count the number of Augury Birds alive today on one hand. And that includes you and me.
So what happened?
True, then. We really are family.
What happened to the real parents? Like, how did they switch? What happened here?
Family. Augury birds are born with a peculiar ability. We can see crossroads in the flow of fate. Immutable future events that all paths will lead to.
Are you talking about prophecies?
Have we met characters that can see the future? Have we?
Doesn't surprise me. Humanity has many ways of observing fate. The stars, the ley lines.
Oh yeah.
Our
But has any real prediction happened?
In comparison. We can only see our own fates. If a friend wants to know their future, or someone is concerned about the destiny of the world, we're powerless to help. But the way it feels to witness your own fate, I trust you understand by now, Linnea.
It certainly wasn't fun. Those prophecies brought a flood of emotions with them. From excitement to frustration to bitterness.
Why is hers? Well, then again, hers is completely covered. Well, she actually looks like she dressed in a cold. She's actually dressed for a cold place, unlike Linnea.
I had a goal in life, and before I even had the chance to start fighting for it, I saw how it would end. It's like someone spoiled the ending of a story I was really enjoying.
Wait till you've tried to defy fate and found how powerless you are to change it. That's when the real suffering begins.
Everything is transpiring as I foresaw. Yet I am powerless to change it.
Oh.
Fate is an
He's the father.
I can but lament as the inevitable unfolds. I do wonder whether giving a man the power to see the future does nothing more for him than slowly crush his spirit.
Surprised this is coming up, huh?
When you know every joy and every sorrow you'll ever experience, and there's nothing you can do to change it. Like you said, it leaves you with a numb. Generation after generation of augury birds lived with this burden. Until you were born, and
Did it really
parents
steal
found
somebody's
the only
child?
solution they could think of. If an augury bird is set far from the Fae to grow up among humans, the awakening of their prophetic abilities can be delayed.
So that's how I became a changeling.
But she's having nightmares since she was a.
Child I was switched with. What happened to her?
Don't worry, she had the opposite problem to you. She needed to live among the Fae. She was born with a strange, rare disease that humans cannot cure. If she hadn't been switched,
So
she would
we'll
have died
bring her
a long
back,
time
huh?
ago. Our parents saved her life, then raised her as their own. Eventually, her birth parents came to find her, and now they're living together.
So why no one came for this one?
I see.
No. Why no one came for you?
It all makes sense now. But there's still one thing you haven't explained.
No. They didn't. They need to explain why the fuck did not come for you.
What did you mean by all that?
I meant exactly what I said. I don't like you.
But why?
No reason.
So
What is this Sunderay bullshit? I don't have time for this. Huh?
I'll have to guess. Celino?
Oh, good guess. But I wouldn't call it jealousy. By the time our parents came up with a solution for you and sent you off to live with the humans, I was already tormented by visions. If I'd been born just a few years later.
Bitch, this has nothing to do with her. And number two, she was literally having nightmares.
Dad would sneak over to Nodcry
It didn't work.
Sometimes. They talked about you nonstop. Even that human child got more attention than me. I came with them once to Nodcry. When I saw you there in the distance, living your carefree life.
So why did they leave you?
Apart by jealousy. Did no one ever consider how I felt?
And no one.
What was
What
I?
about her?
A
Her
reject?
parents just watched her.
Failure? A pitiful wretch, abandoned. All of this led to me deciding, a long time ago, that when you were old enough, I'd come pay you a visit. I know. What kind of horrible person would...
Then why did you hide from... You really want me to keep guessing?
It was because I found out the image of you I'd built up in my head. Of happy-go-lucky Linnea, spoiled by her parents and coddled by fate. It was all just a fantasy.
You literally saw her by herself with no parents, and her parents abandoned her to go rescue their new kids. Like, what? At what point do you think she was living good?
I overheard you and Speranza talking about your past. Desperately trying to hide the truth about who you were. somehow getting by with a ragtag bunch of kids in the conch gang. You described it so nonchalantly. But it was eating me up inside. In that moment, I didn't want to see you suffer. And
Oh shit, she's in a cradle
I
position.
couldn't go on resenting you any longer.
Bitch, why did you even think she was living good?
Tight and tell you everything will be fine. That you still have.
Then why did you? Oh my god. This is such a garbage story. We need to really get your parents on the fucking phone, because why the fuck did they watch your daughter and then leave her for years?
Crying, and I have to comfort you.
This doesn't make any sense. Her parents knew where she was.
I've always wondered about my real family. I'm so glad you were willing to see me, sis.
If not for your sister's cruelty, you would never know your family. Because your parents are fucking horrible. Like, I can't believe the parents are just like, yeah, man, we know where she is, but we're just not gonna really do anything about it. And then the parents that they left the child with showed up, got their kid, and then they would be, hey, where's my kid?
Hey, Celino. I was wondering, how did you end up with a ring?
We met that time when Mom and Dad brought me to see you in Nodcry. Hemus was still a baby then. Must have gotten separated from his parents. I suppose our friendship was preordained. Just like my upcoming immutable. You're welcome to try to fight it, if you want. Leave this competition and fly somewhere far away. Or if you prefer, you could go all out and try to beat me.
You already saw what happened.
Both luck and the prophecies we see are the meeting points of every possible path.
She's not leaving.
Possible roads into the future.
But now that I know the pain of seeing my own fate for myself,
I learned to submit to fate. Since the outcome can't be changed, how I get there doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. Every crossroad I've foreseen is. But what about you, Linnea?
I think, how about we continue this conversation?
All right,
I'll be
But seriously though, her fucking parents, Linnea's parents are horrible.
We should all get some sleep.
Both parents, the ones who abandoned her, well, both abandoned her.
No need to see me out. I'll be fine.
Both parents.
And thanks so much for keeping me company today. Good night.
Both parents are abandoned. Are horrible. Her human parents abandoned her, and her fake parents is pretty much settled. Yeah, we're not gonna go back to Notcry to check on her.
Are you awake? Oh, neither can Paimon. Linnea and Celino aren't the since we're both struggling to sleep.
Like, who came up with this story? But shredded the story been something else to justify why the parents didn't come back, because they try to make the parents sound nice, and the very fact that the girl was hatred of Linnea was built around her, this idea that she had a good life, when she knew for a fact her parents weren't there, both parents, all four parents weren't there for Linnea.
Listen up, Lumi. I've seen Celino's Radiant Blade Horn in action, and it isn't just her best way to explain. Sure am. What do Lumi and I were just going. Lure the enemy in and wait for an opening to strike. Yeah, looks like that's my best shot at victory. But Hemus is so powerful. Even if we do find an thanks. Just because I've seen a future where I fail, doesn't mean I'm willing to go down without a fight. Fate is such a mysterious.
The other question is whether or not we could change fate.
What does fate mean to you?
I think we could change fate, right? That's what makes us a descender.
You're in a philosophical mood.
We exist outside of this world.
I don't know if I'm the best person to ask. I've only just learned who I really am. I need some time to think. Besides, I'm an advisor, remember? It wouldn't be very professional for me to start spouting best guesses and speculation. What if I led you in the wrong direction?
Relax. I'm just.
You say you're an advisor, so advice.
Alright, well, I think that knowing the future is a pretty lousy deal. But then, life's full of lousy situations.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just me yapping.
When I was a kid, my greatest suffering came from not knowing. I didn't know how my parents would react when I told them the truth. I didn't know where to go when they left. Back then, I actually wanted to know the future. I dreamed of a day that fate would send me a sign. I just wanted some clear guidance on what I should do. Something to give me the courage to go on. But fate didn't show me anything. It was my own stubborn will that got me through. Turned out that the only person I could rely on was me. I've always known what it's like to be terrified of the unknown. And now I'm learning that knowing for sure isn't all it's cracked up to be either. What's the big deal? The world hasn't ended and I haven't changed. What do I have to fear? Yahoo!
Training session over! Feels like these two are really forming a close bond.
All right, I think we're as prepared as we can be. Time to get some shut-eye. Tomorrow, we're gonna face our fate.
Is everybody ready? Prepare yourselves for the opening match of the semifinals! Our contestants are ready and raring to go. On the one side, we have the Traveler and his partner, Aguara. And on the other side, we have Viliana and her partner, Gornisen.
You can do it, Aguara!
We have a winner! Everyone, please take a short break. The second semifinal will begin shortly.
Great job, Aguara! Hey, Traveler, Linnea and Selena were up next. Come on, let's cheer them on!
Looks like our contestants and their partners are in position. On the one side, we have Linnea and her partner, Lumi. And on the other side, we have Celino and her partner, Hamus. Buckle up, folks. The semifinals are about to begin.
Yahoo!
You can do it, old boss!
Go get him, Linnea!
Good scene, good lord, man. What is she wearing?
Don't panic, Lumi. Remember your training? I'm right here. Ready? Now jump! Attack! Stop her!
Can they both see the past or future? Can't change fate. Huh? It's a Neji moment right now. Whether or not you're destined. And you're destined.
This is the will of fate. It was over before it began.
But yeah, this character looks playable. Lots of waifu energy. Is she about to defy fate?
Oh? You wanna come with me? Let's go then.
Yeah, one day I'm gonna enter in this battle where you're gonna get hit really hard, way harder than you ever been hit before. Which is funny given the situation. What is he doing? He became a king? I thought that those special creatures. Oh my god. He's gonna shrink back, isn't it? It's not gonna land the attack. It's taking too long. Oh shit, yeah. Triple horns, huh? It's gonna be disqualified. How strong are you, girl? Seriously, what the fuck is that fake? So yeah. Can't fight fucking prophecy. Was it? It almost killed somebody. This thing kind of sounds like a fucking Kirby. Your Geofei, what?
I figured out why Lumi is different from other Jack Frost! After all the theories I've looked into, what if Lumi wasn't born different at all? What if it's all a consequence of her diet? Surely ingesting large amounts of rare ore could explain— I mean, just look at bishops! Depending on their element, bishops can look wildly different.
But yeah, wouldn't there ought to be other, you know, faiths that also have different elements? But this one is especially two ways.
Evolution to catch up at all. You just have to find another Jack Frost who likes the same things as you do. Then you'll have a true companion. I'm so happy you unleashed your full power, Lumi. If you hadn't pushed yourself like that, I never would have had this eureka moment.
What do you mean? She'd been clearly eating Geo. What else have you been feeding her?
Linnea, why did you hold back?
What do you mean? If Lumi had landed that hit, you and he—
Even so, when that hammer started to fall, the future I once saw went blank before my eyes. Did fear cause me to see a false vision? Or did she truly cheat fate for a brief moment? What does it matter? In the end, the pull of fate exerted its force.
Exactly.
The prophet.
What's on your mind?
I just think it's a shame. You gave your all in that whatever path you take, it always leads to the same.
Celino, do you remember the question that you asked me? I told you I'd give you my answer after the tournament.
I remember.
You told me. There are many possible roads into the future, but they all lead to the same destination in the end. Well, I prefer to think of it the other way around. We might already know where we're headed, but we get to choose how we get there. Maybe fate will always lead us toward the same destination, but I never cared much about the outcome. I just want to walk my own path. So, even if I was destined to lose to you, there was no way I wasn't going to give it everything I had. And even if my ship ends up at the bottom of the ocean, I'm not going to let that stop me from sailing it to every corner of the world first.
If all people care about are outcomes, then why doesn't everyone give up on happiness and love? After all, the certainty of death is the one thing that every person knows about their fate. But my feelings, my thoughts, everything I've seen, all that exists beyond the reach of fate, they belong to me, and no one else controls them.
Yahoo!
Lumi, sounds like you agree, right?
Yahoo! Yahoo!
Linnea. Ignorance really is bliss.
Even when we're scared and uncertain, it's important to face the truth head on. You sure about that? Because if I hadn't come here, I'd be regretting it already.
How I envied your cheerful optimism when I first saw you. I thought your happiness was all thanks to your obliviousness to fate. Yet now you've witnessed your fate and experienced failure. And still you haven't let it drag you down. Perhaps I was wrong from the start. The difference between us was never about knowledge of our destinies, it's about having the courage to accept it.
Celino, you okay? You're looking pretty zoned out.
Actually, I was just thinking, I'm happy for you. I claimed the victory promised to me by fate, and you found your answer. A truth that transcends fate itself.
Sounds like I got the sweeter deal overall. But hey, mine and Lumi's journey isn't over yet. So enjoy your victory, Celino. But don't get complacent. Otherwise, my partner here might just take it back from you one day.
That little thing?
That plus our special bond. Let's go, partner. This time it's my turn to help you train. So, Aguara comes from Natlan, right? If we're gonna train hard, we should do it there. There's plenty of natural phlogiston around, which will help keep the little one's stamina up. Let's go!
Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
Where am I supposed to go? I see the light. All the way to not cry? What? No, not Natlin? But yeah, at this point, I think the best thing for me to do in Genshin is just to save up until anniversary. Or around anniversary. I don't know. There's no right answer, I guess. But then again, we know named characters are coming out now. Dainsleif is at least a year away. Or 2 years away. But Dainsleif is coming out soon. Because next year, this year, January will be, by January would be the Cryo Archon, and then by next January. So by 2027, we should be getting, in 2028, we'll be getting Dainsleif.
It's time for you to learn one of Lumi's signature finishers. Watch closely. Lumi, do the honors. Yahoo!
Linnea, do you seriously think Aguara Aguara can use a giant geohammer?
From what I've seen, Aguara's fighting style isn't that dissimilar to Lumi's. They both use agility to set up their opponents while searching for opportunities to attack. But Aguara isn't strong enough to break through Hemus's defenses. He needs a weapon to level the playing field. Aguara will need to channel geo-essence from the ground and fashion it into a powerful rock hammer. Simple enough in principle, but it might take some time to master. Aguara, want to try it out? Don't worry. It's normal to fail on the first try. Just gotta keep trying. You'll get the hang of it. Lumi, it's up to you to show Aguara how it's done.
Why do we have to wait 24 hours or whatever?
Feels like I blinked and 2 whole days went by. I've heard it said that people can find their fates by studying the stars. I guess that means that fate's been looking down on us this whole time, huh? I could really do with some sleep. Good night, you guys.
What about the rest of the tournament? Wait a minute, what is going on here? Why is this one here? This is the original one. I think it became a regular no, I think it just went off. Do its own thing. It kept its memories.
Huh? Whoa! Look at all this green Wow! When did you...
So what are we trying to do here again? Saying
you had help from another...
So what's the point of this?
Now that Aguara's mastered Lumi's secret weapon, it's time to head back to Notcry. Looks like we should get back just in time for the finals.
There's no mountains here. There's no mountains nearby for us to look up to. I guess over there. Can't really get up there though. We flew all the way to, we came all the way to the Not Cry to. Usually, I just go to the map and you just tell me, okay. You would just send me right there. So we get a call back. I guess we're not going to really deal with her parents being a horrible people for abandoning her dear daughter, because both parents did. Pretty fucking horrible situation. And also, it sucks that she doesn't like. Would have been great if she also mentioned she won on the entire tournament, so you could show that we could defy fate.
It's all up to you now, partner. You've done the hard yards in training. Now, go out. It's time to write your name in lights and show the.
So, did she predict? Is she going to tell us what she predicted? Does she win this or not?
And gentlemen, the wait. You'll be very familiar with our contestants by now. Celino and her partner, the Radiant Bladehorn Hamus, who seized their place. Then we have the who will be crowned.
Back from training. Then let's do this. Show me what you've got.
You've got this, Iguara. Don't be nervous.
True Paul for the beginning of combat action cannot be observed once. Assess the situation, should direct to perform feints. Use prior combat to identify true intent behind each move. Although long enough in the moment it will shift in your favor. So there's way more HP than me. The attack is less though. Trying to read stuff does feel pointless. It's like a multiple choice, right? Eventually uses your ultimate.
Hemus, summon Animo energy on your horn, and then.
Now you see what you're up against.
I think he is the only one with arms.
Hiding underground, are we? Keep charging, Hemus! Jolt him out of the hole! Hemus, are you alright?
So far, R1 has been the right answer for the most part. And I'm guessing she's gonna keep, you know, doing this thing. Guess I should have stuck with my guts. Because this thing is spamming charge attack. Defensive assist. Gonna do another ultimate attack. Yeah, I can't tell anymore. Look like this is over. My lucky streak is done. You just have to get lucky, I guess. And I did not. This is just over. Guess to start again. You have to do this a billion times until you get the RNG right, because there's no science for anything. He faints. Impossible to predict. They should change your hand motion. Can't tell. Impossible to predict.
Hemus, summon Now, you... Hiding under... Keep charging, Hemus! Jolt him out of the hole! Hemus, are you all right?
Can't read anything, huh? It's just a matter of luck. He literally said this 3 times. I'm gonna use charge attack now. Defensive posture. So basically last time, I think he was purple. So have to get lucky. Not the ultimate.
Now, Hemus, march to victory and lead...
Like right, you have to be like, jump! Attack with your ability, aim for the legs, huh? R1 has always been right, huh? exhaustion. But what if we use the attack that we learned in Notland? That kind of sucks that, you know. Oh, here it is. We're about to use the big hammers. R1 always been right, even to the final moment.
Come on, time to put that training into practice.
Where's Milani, Garitaki Ito, Yehoda?
Interesting.
Wait, did she predict that she will lose or what?
It's a trip to the hot springs if you win.
But yeah, this girl's waifu, man. Look at her.
Hamus has lost the strength to fight on. It's all over, folks. The champions are the Traveler and his partner Aguara.
So, I lost. You did superbly, Hemus.
Well, so were you supposed to lose it or not?
Seems I underestimated your little partner. I'm impressed.
What did I say? Told you my partner would help me settle the score.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will now take a short break to give our finalists a moment to recover. But don't go too far, because we'll be back very soon for the award ceremony. Thank you to our contestants for your amazing performances. Now we'll be interviewing
What the fuck is the last one?
finishers.
Who's next to me?
First up, it's our champions. We can all see that Aguara is still a young slip of a Tapetlosaur. I see. I'm sure we're all looking forward to... Next, we have our runner-ups.
No, Hemus doesn't belong with me. I'm hoping that soon, and of course, since he's so friendly towards humans, I do hope any adventurers who...
Sounds like Hamus is a real freedom lover. If we have any adventurers in the crowd, please keep your eyes peeled and make sure not to hurt our friendly Radiant Bladehorn. Moving on now, we have some more familiar faces from the semifinals. This first question is for Linnea. During your match against Celino, you jumped in to stop your own partner Lumi's rampage, costing you a certain victory. Do you have any regrets?
I'd be lying if I said I didn't regret it even a little bit. But who wouldn't? All we can do is live our best life and hope to look back with as few regrets as possible. And overall, I had a really great time in this competition. I found my long-lost family, and we really care about one another.
Inspiring words from Linnea. Now it's time for our final interview.
Yeah, what is this?
Please welcome Viliana from Snezhnegrad. Anything you'd like to share with the crowd?
Why does she look like this?
Well, I've been really loving Not Cry. There's so much to
She looks like a Fatui if they took off their mask.
for a while, so if you see me around, come and say hey.
Great. Enjoy your stay, Viliana. Well, folks, we've heard from all four of our semifinals.
And how does Linnea come as third or fourth or whatever?
Group photo. Thank you to everyone who took part in the Spirit Envoy Championship. We hope to see you next time.
Linnea, I gotta get going. I'll make sure to tell Mom and Dad how you're doing. I know they'll be so happy for you. Without me around, your prophetic abilities will be slow to develop. But you should know that since you've been to the tundra and you've encountered others of your kind, it's only a matter of time before your abilities fully awaken.
I'm sure you already know how I'm going to respond, sis. I'm not afraid to know the future. All that scares me is the prospect of a life without you, Mom, and Dad.
I know. Well, Write me whenever you want to see me. I'll be there in a heartbeat. And when you're ready, come visit us in the tundra. I'll give you the address.
Thanks, Celino. I can't wait to see you again.
Yeah, but the appearance kind of suck. First place, my favorite. Or my second favorite. Favorite or second favorite? I have to go in check my history. Make sure my history's up to date. Since I decided to go and pull. Do a 10 pull. Maybe I got Linnea early and the answer was fuck no. As per usual. As per usual. I did get a lance though. A Skyward Lance. Not that it matters anymore. Because I pulled what's her name's weapon? Fierce, which is a very universal weapon. One thing is missing is energy recharge. And it kind of sucks that I made characters. They made support weapons and gave none of them energy recharge. Like, come on, guys. Every support weapon. Whereas in ZZZ, every support weapon in ZZZ has energy recharge. You're a support character and you have a weapon. It has energy regen. Seven. Now we have to deal with the oh. Oh, what's my pity? On character banner, my pity right now is 10. With a built up of 7. The next character I pull would be a guarantee. Would be a guarantee character. Fascinating. I'm like, why did my freaking graphics drop to fucking shit? Oh my god. Ruther went straight into save mode. So this is playing where there are a bunch of kids here. Who's this character? Elka? Wait a minute, Elka? Oh, I see. He was from that event from a long time ago. Oh shit, this is a throwback from an event, huh? One of the more difficult Genshin event. Surprise, because we're supposed to know who Elka is. We met them.
Shower me with praise.
Unless I thought these things would be connected to what's her name? The Geo girl, but it seems like it's more connected to Nicole. Well, bellowing hard past them. So we just went underground. Where did that thing come from to go here? Because Chloe was moving down this path. But word aren't anymore. And why is the fucking main quest for this new region not voiced? That's the real question.
Ability, it's very fucking fun. Okay?
Strike a pose. to shine. Goose on the loose. Take it. Go on. You have my approval.
Take it easy.
Treasure. One way to draw your target out of hiding. Take it easy.
A little amuse-bouche.
Busted. Gotcha. Game's up. Fun's over. Cha!
Nothing comes up about Paimon. Like so, like this, the whole idea was that space was connected to Paimon. That Paimon was the miniature version of Asmodee, but clearly it's not. Because that thing would have recognized something about Paimon. But Paimon is quite connected to Celestia, right? So what's happening here? Because I saw some like pics online, and it looks like we're going to the beginning of it. We're going to the main screen for Genshin. What's it called? The opening screen for Genshin. Where we just stand on the pathway. And it's also the right stuff around us reminds me of the thing. Whatever they call it, Honkai Star Rail that was happening to Furious. Yeah, this is the opening screen of Genshin. And it's being hidden behind a side quest with no voice. What is this achievement called? Try spreading your wings. To embrace mortal world or to transcend it, with two trajectories along the same path. I think the one that we got for this one was a bit more wordy. Light up the thing, space map, and Mondstadt. Wondrous little gift from Nililita. It seems to possess a certain degree of ability to perform spatial manipulation within the Temple of Space. So when did this door show up? Like the way I thought this would be like the end of Genshin. That video and me do it in my van every Sunday. She tells him she's at church, but she doesn't till she's on her knees. So we're just going down a straight path. Oh, there's a whole bunch of Gotta shoot this fucking statue. Seems like there's a lot going on here. Also seems like this is dedicated to Leeway. Yeah, this entire room is dedicated to Leeway. Seems there's a lot going on in this region. So I just know. Do I have to go to the boss directly? Go to challenge? Scotty doesn't know. But yeah, it's funny, man. I see people online on Reddit praising Flints. It's just so funny because Flints is the weakest of the Not Cry. But if you do vertically invest in him, he is well, he's not. Because the problem with Flints, he's the weakest. What's her name fight more bosses than Flints when it comes to Dire, Nefer, and Z-Bite. Like, Nefer was the best one. It wasn't until recently that Flints actually got like a real boss in the form of Knuckle Duckle. Before that, Skirka could beat all his bosses. And at the low investment, meaning at the 3 to 4 cost, he used sucked ass. Meaning he couldn't fight neutral lunar bosses like the horse, and he couldn't fight the new lunar boss. What is this? Hold to fly faster. Hold water. Is there a hole in this ground? No reason for me to fight this boss, but I'm still curious. Is there anything going on around here? Like he's gonna shoot from space? No, just gonna show up just like the...
Yoo-hoo! Let the world come alive! A dash of frosting! The pinnacle of
Busted. Here comes the catch.
Surge! Ha!
It looks like he uses a Geo element. Come on. So what's it? Do they have like more control attacks? In combat, fallen individual will enter Supreme Overseer state. While in state, Watcher will track the damage number of. When it takes 3 instances of damage from any of these elements, it will exist the state and record its damage as it monitor targets. If no element is monitored successfully, the record state stays empty. For elements that are already being monitored, more instances of the element damage must be dealt before it can be monitored again. After completing 2 instances of elemental monitoring, the Watcher will prepare to unleash an element for something, releasing summoning 2 corresponding stars. If the element record is empty, it will instead summon an inert star, which is difficult to destroy. Built all. Okay, I don't know what's happening. I guess something you have to see for yourself. I'm stuck in this fucking rut too, but yeah, this new area looks like it's gonna be quite a bitch to, you know, go through. Or down the street though, we'll be getting. Where is this? This above me. I'm not using that thing right there. I'll just find the time. I will never let another day go by. I'm over. It's not my weekend. It could be my year. Still a freaking, huh? Oh. For a second, I thought those were the Sumeru freaking beast, consecrated beast. It's what I waited for.
Let my name echo in song! Off to the freezer! Goose on the loose!
It could be my year. I've been going crazy. I'm stuck in here. Maybe it'd be my year. What am I supposed to do here? Open wet chest? Huh? I'm guessing the chest is spawning. Because there's no explanation for why I can't verify the existence of a chest. Where's this chest? There's something I'm missing. But yeah, the fact that Genshin doesn't have like a story, doesn't have is this the chest I'm looking for? Lemon Alpha. What is happening here? Oh my god, this must have been a long time, Alpha. First I didn't recognize the name, but I do recognize Regulus. Damn, it's been a long time. Good lord, it's probably been a year. Okay. Now it's time for me to play that game where I try to remember the last thing we spoke about. I think you're a Honkai Star player. No, I'm not to live. But clearly you play Naruto. I say Naruto. What did I say? I see Naruto. That's me thought of Naruto, but my bad. I meant to say. So you're a Genshin player because you play you know about Lene? Well, HSR and Genshin, okay. Yeah, I feel like the last thing we spoke about was HSR related. But that was way before, I guess, anything happened. In the form of 4.0. So what happened? You have no resources for, what's her name? Lene? And you stopping around, trying to figure out who might be able to help you get your feathers. Enjoying the new region? Well, for HSR, not much going on. For this game, I pretty much just started. I am just getting around, trying to figure out how to navigate this fucking thing. So what about you? Are you a Lineage player? Is this bringing me back to where I'm supposed to be? Oh yes, it is. Trying to find them. Yeah, I think this is like only 29 of them in the game. When you boot up the game for the first time, there's only 29 in it. When it comes to trying to find all of them. And now my ping is garbage. As per usual. What I have to say is a lot more dark-skinned people in this region. But outside of Natlin and Samir, we don't really see any colored folks. This guy holding a gun? That's new. So we have Z-Buy as well? So much emotes. Man, this song is playing right now is my jam. This is how I spent my teenage years, listening to this song. Thinking how I could save a life. But now I get older. And you realize you couldn't really save anyone. Much less itself. Oh. But I got C2 because her nukes look fun. Wow. I instead wasted my pulse trying to get Skirk and her weapon and Escoffier and her weapon. But I really got Escoffier. I lost Escoffier's weapon and then I went for Skirk's weapon. So that's kind of what I did with my pulse. And now I'm pretty much lost because the next fucking boss is in Dire. Or it's gonna be that Geo boss that I can't beat. So that's fun. So my Farina's a Dire weapon. Even though it doesn't have the glow of the 5-star weapon. It's about to go away in a couple days. When does Dire return? Like 10 days? Yeah, my Schofield is running BP weapon right now. Yeah. I kind of lost to get. I lost to get a Scorpion's weapon. Because before that, I was gathering every single Favonius weapon I could find. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 Favonius, full level 90 R5s. Favonius spears, and then I have another Favonius spear in the back. That's R4 because I got the fourth one today. I did a 10 pull trying to get Linnea early for whatever reasons. Because I also have Llama. The only reason I got Llama because this is fucking crab. There's Llama. I don't have Nefer. That's the point I'm trying to make. I have Llama with no Nefer. I only got her because I didn't want to fight the crab. That annoying crab that shows up on occasion. No, that's the point. I am not planning to get the Nefer. I just got Llama because I'm like, hey, that crap. I wanted to get the support so I could fight whatever nonsense was going on. Because by having the supports, and then I decided to get Flames because of the Jade Spear that I was using. The only reason I got Flames because I have a Jade Spear. R2 that I'm like, I'm not using this. And I already have it. And I got the C1 in FA. After losing 50-50, I had to go all the way to Pity again. And then I got double. That was C1 in FA. Which is not good, by the way. Because it turns out Flint is the weakest of them all. Of all the lunar characters, Flint is the weakest. So it kind of sucked. Yeah, it doesn't matter because he doesn't help me do what I wanted to do. Because I have a 4-cost flinch team, and he's not very strong. Like, whenever I've tried to fight anything meant for Lunar in Dire, I always fail with flinch. I guess I need to reset like 1,000 times to get the RNG to line up with the Columbina. Because she's like a 33% chance to trigger an extra lunar charge. So I guess if we keep doing it, trying over and over again, eventually it will work out. I don't know what these two are up to. Seems like she's mad at him. C6 Flint clear. Oh, yeah, I wish I had C6 Flints. I'm basically at the point in Genshin where the only excitement I get nowadays is planning and trying to clear Dire. But outside of that, I have nothing. Everything else is more minuscule. Because there's no way I could justify getting my account stronger. It's by trying to aim for something. But I can't keep up with Dire. And then I'm looking back at all the characters I pulled. And how Zhongli's useless, Raiden is now useless, Nahida is useless. Nahida is useless. Well, not really. Nahida's fine, I guess. But it was fun, though, I guess. But now that fun is a long distant memory. Always keep my eye on your achievements to know how far behind I am. You serious? Oh, we're friends in the game? Good lord, man, you must have been, Damn, how long has it been? Oh shit, this is you? Good lord, man, how long has it been then? Since I can't remember this. It had to have been more than a year at this point, What's this? C6D, Luca? Wait a minute. You know, who was there? Someone in my friend list. I think I deleted them because I stopped playing the game. But there was somebody on my friend list who had basically their name card was I complete. Oh, here it is. Because this is the person I looked to. Their thing is called Max Achievement. So they have 1698 and I have 1668. Oh, I'm 30 away. So that's the person I looked to for my achievement. 2025. It feels like it's longer than that. But I definitely added you as a friend way before that. Man, there's so much to do, so little time. So what about the Honkai Star Rail? Before you get to the Silver Wolf, Blade, or Yai Miko. Wait a minute, this is the first like non-human we've seen in a long time. Like none of these people, no one that looks like this lives in the main city of Mondstadt. Like it's on the Diona, him, Darf's is it Darf? Whatever the fuck is called. Their grandfather that we found way back in 1.0 Genshin, Frozen. We found it. Their great grandfather Frozen. They haven't really done much with him since we found him Frozen. He just wanders around in Mondstadt. Well, outside the outskirts of Mondstadt. Anyway, I feel like I haven't really loved the new character they shown, not gonna lie, but I was seeing you've been farming for Silver Wolf. Yes, I have. Silver Wolf cost me to spend way more money because I found out basically what happened was I spent all my pulls getting every night and I got fucked.